is up, everybody? How are y'all doing today? Hope you're all doing good. Hope you're all doing great. Um, Welcome to episode one of the Stealthcast. Um, just gonna cover the news, a little bit of the news of what's going on right now. As y'all can tell by the title, I don't know what the hell is going on right now. Um, we got Bill pretty much saying Halo isn't make or break anymore. Um, Shit. A dev is mad at Sony for pretty much charging to have his stuff discoverable or more easily accessible, which even leads into the last part of this episode, which is Ariel Knight, who just had a game drop a couple of weeks ago, blocked me over a simple discussion that ties into the whole dev is outraged about having to pay to get his stuff some front page attention. So, so I guess let's start off with the light news first, shall we? Let's start off with the light news. Again, leave a like, leave a share, leave a comment, share this on Twitter, get people in here. This ain't gonna be a super long episode because I got something else to do this evening. Um, so, but hopefully y'all enjoy. Hopefully y'all stay around. Again, this is just gonna be a quick episode. Might even open the chat in a little bit. And Bari speak from the heart open chat. But man, what is going on in the gaming community lately? Because I've been noticing a bunch of either hypersensitivity or just not really people being aware of things. So let's just start off. Shout out to my boy Henry Hick. Henry, hit him up, Henry out here. Doing your boys bad in For Honor. Um, but let's go on and start this off with. No thanks. I don't want no cookies. God dang it. So, video gamers, videogameschronicle.com put out an article today talking about Xbox says Halo Infinite will not make or break the franchise. Subheader: Halo will be here for 10 years from now, regardless of how Halo Infinite is received, says Spencer. I don't know about you guys, but I kind of got a problem with that statement. Being a Halo fan and all, you're pretty much just saying Halo could just pretty much fall flat on this goddamn face, and it's just go. It is what it is, in a sense. I don't particularly like that kind of mindset because that mindset lets me know that you may not just particularly care anymore. So, let's go down a little bit. The head of Xbox has expressed confidence in Halo Infinite's ability to please players, but has suggested the franchise will be around for many years to come, even if the upcoming game is not well received. Xbox reiterated during this month's E3 showcase that Halo Infinite, which was originally planned as an Xbox Series X launch title in 2020, will be released this holiday alongside the game's free-to-play multiplayer experience. Asked how much is riding on Infinite as far as the future of the franchise is concerned, boss Phil Spencer told IGN the next series installment is far from make or break for the long running series. Okay. Quote, I don't know if this is what you want me to say or not, Like when I think about the community, but I'm just being honest, I don't think about it that way. Like the future of the franchise, he responded. Halo will be here 10 years from now. Is Infinite the linchpin on whether it survives that long? Absolutely not. So for anybody that loves Halo, that's cool. It's like, hey, Halo Infinite could totally fail. We're gonna put out another one, later on. That's cool, I guess. But I feel like everything should be a make or break. That's me. Everything to me should be give your best in any given damn time. So the game has such a rabid fan base and such a history and lore that it's just an IP that's going to be with us. We don't take that for granted, but I definitely believe in my core that that is true. Feel. How can I say this? You can only keep disappointing your damn fan base so much. You can't just keep shoving out stuff and people you just expect people to be happy with it because it has this storied history and all this lore and everything else. I can't get jiggy with that. I want Halo to be the best that it could possibly be. And as far as I'm concerned, Halo hasn't been the same since Bungie left. While I may enjoy Halo 4, while I enjoyed Halo Reach, 1, 2, and 3 are those staples that, like, that's Halo. 4 is a good, after Bungie, as well as Reach. Well, no, Reach was the last Bungie game. But I'm looking at this, I'm like, nah, bruh. Nah. I can't have you just saying, it's gonna survive even if it fails. I don't like that. Like it's gonna survive just because the fan base wants it. It's gonna survive just because the fan base there. I mean, that's almost like the Dallas Cowboys mentality at this point. It's like win, lose, draw, lose all the time, never go to a championship. We still got our fans because they're loyal, and that's the thing. I love Halo, but if this game is a dud, after I'll give the chance since this whole game, all this Game Pass stuff, I'm gonna give it a chance and give my honest feelings as a person that loves Halo. But we're not gonna start this whole just excusing stuff just to excuse it. I'm sorry, that's not gonna happen. So Spencer reiterated comments he made last week when he expressed confidence in 343 Industries' ability to deliver a quality product in time for holiday 2021, but said he had no desire to put any additional pressure on the people making the game. Okay, you don't want to pressure him anymore. So if it gets pushed back to next year, it is what it is. He was like, I never want to put a team in a position where they feel this one's got to land or who knows, he said. Okay. Xbox exec added, we are so focused on Halo this holiday and making it a game that our Halo fans will be proud of that the most important thing to us, but I'm not one of those kind of people, kind of dire prediction people. So you're focused on the Halo for this holiday and making it great for your Halo fans to be proud of. That's the most important things to us. But I'm not one of those kind of dire prediction people. I think the game teams, whether it's our teams or any team out there, they put enough kind of pressure on themselves in delivering for customers. And when you're on a franchise that is as big as Halo, with such focus on every step and every word, that said, I trust the team, I trust the progress they're making, and I have confidence in Halo Infinite. And I think that's all that needs to be said there. I don't think it's make or break. I just don't believe that. He continued. So he continues on to say, I think there's going to be millions of people that are going to play the game, that are going to play that game and love that game. And I'm sure there will be people that will see opportunities for us to do more. And that's the nature of being in an entertainment business. And we expect that. Except, and we, wow, okay. I guess they were trying to say except it, but they used the wrong except. Yeah, we gonna run over it. Yo, foxing around, what's good, my brother? Um, so that's part of the entertainment business, and we accept that. Accept it. That's just the kind of what we signed up to, and we love being a part of that. Spencer explained last week why Halo Infinite doesn't yet have a confirmed release date ahead of its 2021 launch. Elsewhere in IGN interview, Spencer said he understands why some consumers are unsure if studio acquisitions are a good thing or a bad thing for gaming, but he explained why he believes it's the former. Studio acquisitions are fine when you're a company known for nurturing and caring and growing those studios into the best studios they can possibly be. But when you have studios being bought just to be bought under a company that's known to just make studios the former shells of themselves, yeah, you're just throwing money into a void and hoping something sticks. And this is me being honest because the roles were flipped and it was Sony's or PlayStation and Microsoft's position right now. I would give them the same level of hell because I don't believe in you just going out buying studios unless you're really about to bring these studios up. And I guess I'll throw this in here since we had the whole acquisition of Housemark. It felt natural, just like the Insomniac pickup felt natural. And I'm not saying the Bethesda ZeniMax deal with Microsoft didn't feel natural because they honestly they have a great working relationship. They always have. That's just the way it's been. But when it came to some of the other studios that they picked up over the years, I didn't have that same like, oh yeah, that fits Microsoft. Oh yeah, that fits Microsoft. They work well with Microsoft. I didn't have that feeling with some of the other pickups. Prime example, Double Fine. I understand Double Fine was in a little sticky situation. The funding wasn't exactly going right. Even after they kickstarted Psychonauts 2, it was just some things wasn't going right. Never having to cut features out of the game and so and so. But at the same time, Microsoft to me doesn't really scream Psychonauts. It just doesn't scream that Double Fine quirkiness to me. It never really has. Maybe if it was the Microsoft from like the original Xbox and 360 days that took risk on games, actually funded the creation of studios like Mistwalker so you could get Lost Odyssey, maybe that Microsoft, sure. But this new Microsoft, I don't know. That's a weird one. So that's the end of the article. Again, Phil saying it's not make or break. That y'all got this 10-year plan for Halo. Y'all say it's not make or break if this fails or whatever. Alright, Phil. Alright, Phil. Alright, Uncle Phil. I personally don't like that. That whole little no, you ought to be saying no, we are confident that we're gonna meet the expectations of our Halo fans. It shouldn't be like it's not make or break. If it falls flat on the face, it's just it is what it is. Like I shouldn't be hearing that from you, Phil. Especially with a franchise that made me go get the original Xbox. Like don't say that. There's a reason why I got an Xbox back when it first dropped. Because Microsoft was up there bringing in exclusives like Jade Empire, Knights of the Old Republic. Hell, they even got Doom 3 when it first dropped. It was the only console to have Doom 3. Blood Wake, Mech Assault. What else? Panzer Dragoon Orta. Your You had a whole football series. You had Jet Set Radio Future. You had a lot of stuff going on for you back in those days. 360. Y'all were on JRPG nonsense during the early 360 days. It surprised the hell out of me that an American company would even want to get into JRPGs that heavy. But y'all did. Y'all had Fantasy Star, Lost Odyssey, Resonance of Fate, Blue Dragon. But of course, your core audience just kind of divulged into the Call of Duty, Halo, Gears, and y'all nurtured that audience to go to the Call of Duties, the Halo, the Forzas, and all that stuff. And I respect it. That's what your audience likes. But you cannot take one of your key franchises and just say it's not really make or break. It's kind of a make or break right now. You can't be resting on laurels on stuff or just letting stuff go. Like no, 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 no. I'm sorry, but no. So that's Article One out the way. Now let's get into this two for. Like I said, this isn't gonna be a long stream. This is gonna be just kind of a short stream. Oh, Kotaku, our favoriteest people in the world that always just seem to be in the middle of some shit. So, Sony charging devs at least 25,000 for PlayStation Store visibility. So I'm going to give you a little background real quick. I work in retail. I work retail support. So a lot of what I'm going to be reading, I can kind of put into my retail support job because I understand certain things. All right. So PSN makes getting noticed far too expensive for indies. Okay. Again, cost of doing business. You got to spend money to make money sometimes. So, in a furious tirade on Twitter, independent games publisher Ian Garner of Neon Doctrine has unleashed his frustrations with trying to publish games on a major games console. One he says that isn't made by Microsoft. We already know what you're talking about. PlayStation. We already know this. So during the spleen venting, his he suggests that getting prominent promotion for a game from the platform holder requires spending at least 25,000. According to financial figures we had verified by another source, if it's Sony's he's talking about, that can reach as high as $200,000. So you're a small independent publisher, dev, whatever it may be. You want your product to be featured on this storefront. And they're saying that, hey, if you want to have it featured on this storefront, here's a fee. Now, before we get into that, let's keep going. Without naming either Sony or PlayStation, presuming allowing room for us to think he means the Atari VCS, which is coming out sometime. British developer and or that the ColecoVision, I forgot, it was one of those retro consoles is coming back. British developer and publisher Garner details just how difficult he found it to gain support, store presence, and even launch discounts when releasing games on the platform. If Platform X doesn't like your game, no fanfare, no features, no love. I don't think, and this is just me personally, I don't think quote unquote Platform X is necessarily in the business of liking or disliking your game. They're just offering you a spot to sell your game. All right? But let's continue. Garner claims after stating that getting any attention at all requires he jump through hoops, suggesting that developers have no ability to manage their games. He goes on to detail how a game's presence is based on the platform holder's own evaluation of the product. Okay, which, again, you're going to this person to sell your product out of their storefront. I mean, they do have that right to evaluate what they think they can potentially gain off of this product. Again, I'm going to circle this back to my job. How is this evaluation done? Don't know. They don't share that, nor will they share the value they ascribe to my game. Okay? Garner claims that all games released on the store have to get through an incredibly difficult compliance check spread over 3 generations of back end software, then create a specific trailer for the platform, write a blog for their site, and then submit multiple forms from social media. And that even getting assigned an account manager to help with this proves difficult. Alright, so you got to go through some hoops. The standard process of getting an account manager, take some time. Okay, I get that, the whole taking time thing, but still part of the business, so you can just call that little gripes just to be griping. After alleging that even being able to launch with a discounted price requires the console owner's approval. Okay. And even then, it's very limited. Garner goes on to make the most notable claim that all this can be bypassed by paying a minimum of 25,000. This figure we since verified by 2 sources. Starting at that price, the Legend of Tianding, I guess that's the name of the game, publisher says that this company will feature a game on their store, ensuring it reaches players' eyes, and of course, that's before the standard 30% of earnings that go to the platform holder. Okay, that just sounds like standard business to me, but okay, let's keep going. While Garner never mentions any names, we've independently verified that these deals are certainly in place for Sony for PlayStation. The number of indie games coming out each week on any platform is already untenable for the current systems. As Mike chronicles, the Switch has at least 30 games come out a week, while Steam currently has at least 50 a day. Again, Steam has 50 games a day. Getting noticed on any platform when you don't have the marketing spend and pre-hype of a AAA publisher is nightmarishly difficult, with dozens of decent games going completely unnoticed every month. So I'm going to stop right there. No, in fact, I'm going to keep reading for a second. From official paperwork we've seen, those fees can reach six figures just for weekends promotions. We're also told that Microsoft runs similar payment. Now, y'all don't went almost half this damn article to even mention Microsoft, so y'all just trying to get all the Sony slander out there, just paint Sony, 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 and then get the Microsoft part. We're also told that Microsoft runs similar payment schemes for the Xbox store. Of course, for big publishers, this is just another number on a multi-million marketing spreadsheet. The cost of doing business, but for independent developers and publishers working on total budgets, more likely in five figures or less, it's absolutely unaffordable. For so long as major platforms release both sorts of games on on the same terms, having them directly compete against one another garners garners will just be one of thousands frustrated stories of finding it impossible to get any attention at all. Again, why a lot of indies might go with the route of saying, "Hey, my game is exclusive on XYZ," because they might strike a deal with Sony, be like, "Hey, I will put my game exclusive on your platform just to get some attention. I'll put my game exclusive on Microsoft platform just to get some attention." Anything to just get some attention and sell your product, right? So we reached out to Sony with Sony for a comment, and we'll update should they respond. So meanwhile, we asked Ian Gardner why he felt the need to speak out after this recent call with Platform X. Platform X is letting down indies on a massive scale while using us as a key part of marketing, he told us. Likely referencing larger profiles certain indie games were given at E3 this year. The recent call, I showed him that they had no regard for us, our opinions, or our livelihoods. What's worse is ah, that it ensures that their customers get the worst deal and have less options. I don't understand their logic, but it seems to be bad for everyone, including them. And this is where I gotta say he was just being venting his frustration to vent his frustrations. And this is where I gotta say my little part on this, and this is where it's gonna lead to Ariel Knight. It is not Sony nor Microsoft's job to promote your game and give it front front page love. If you want that front page love, you gotta come out of pocket. That's in any retail space. Because I can tell you from when I worked at GameStop, there will be certain companies, and I can remember this one in particular, Disney. Disney paid for marketing space. Disney also paid to make sure that a certain amount of their games were on the shelves. So Disney, yo, what's good? So how you doing, my brother? And guess what Disney would do and say about a week's time that we received all this product, we had to have it up. They would come to those stores and make sure that that product was up because they want to make sure that the money that they spent to have this stuff up was being displayed prominently to where the consumers could see it. My current job in retail support. I'll give you another example of another big company, Kellogg's. At any given time, I get what we call tier one reports. I cover probably going to be 14 stores now since I opened this. We help open this new store. I go up in there and I do reports every single day, adding new stuff into my stores. And those reports, and this was when I was working as a contractor or a contract company, my boss at the time told me that those reports, a stack of reports, was worth anywhere from 200,000 to up to about 450,000, right? And it was like multiple reports, so it wasn't just like one report. But he told me, and I'll never forget this. He was like, "Okay, you see that stack of papers? Now you see this one sheet of paper? That one sheet of paper that this company doesn't has paid extra on top of the contract they already have with us. They paid extra to make it a priority that got in the stores on that day. That one piece of paper cost 200,000, and it might only been one goddamn item. And they want it in a specific section to where it would catch the customer's attention. Basically, like if you go to the cereal section, they would have it situated in such a way that if you knew people like Frosted Flakes or whatever, this version of the Frosted Flakes will probably get their attention more than other ones. When you walk into a store, the store is situated a certain way because companies pay it to be situated. They pay for those spaces to be situated a certain way. In fact, I'll tell you how shitty companies are in the retail space. The largest cigarette manufacturer in the country, or probably in the world, Marlboro, and brought in some new shelves for us to install in these two new stores that we got. I don't know how much they paid our company, but they pretty much said, look, all of our stuff, display it prominently. Like, make it the main focus. We got you new shelves, new racks, new everything, right? Everybody else's shit, put it under that cabinet and it's not to be seen. Do you think I'm gonna go through and change that after they don't pay our company to do it? Again, this I'm just making that correlation between my job, because I understand where Sony is coming from when they charge people to get that upfront, that that first thing you see when you walk into the store, the first thing you see when you go on the PlayStation Network, the first thing you see when you go in the Microsoft Store are these XYZ amount of things. That's called the price of marketing. That's called the price of doing business. Like, I understand it. Indie games, y'all don't have the biggest budget. I get it. I do. I swear to God, I get it. And I understand Nintendo might give you a little bit more here and there, right? But I guarantee you, yo, what's up? Sick. Yeah, visibility. I literally go into my stores to make sure certain products are visible. Because if I don't, when my bosses come back and check behind me, and I'm talking about my corporate bosses, they come through like every 3 weeks just to check stores. They'll be like, "Hey, why this ain't on the shelf?" And especially if it's that one that costs 200,000, they definitely gonna be on my ass like, "Hey, why this ain't on the shelf?" So when I see this, I'm like, okay, you're complaining that you got to pay an extra fee to get that visibility. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, that's yeah. Nintendo has a lot less games on their store. They do. But I'm just saying, like, in the grand scheme of things, it's like, do you think Sony is gonna go risk it on a unknown publisher, a smaller indie game over a Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that? It's a reason why when you go to the landing page, you'll see like their PlayStation exclusives, and then you'll see like Call of Duty, Battlefield, whatever the bigger games are, because those companies paid for that marketing space. They paid for that visibility. If you want to be on there, it's a reason, because they highlighted it like one of the bigger indies, aka Kenna, is showcased so prominently on the PlayStation stores because one, it's platform exclusive outside of PC. On PlayStation, as far as consoles in general, it's exclusive to PlayStation. So of course they're going to promote it. It's one of the big indies that they've been promoting, stay promoting. So for me, I'm looking at this like, why cry? Why be all? I get the frustration, but when you go into a business, you have to expect certain expenses. Yo, Caleb Kaiser, what else? What up, my brother? You just got to, and it's not always cheap. No, you're about halfway through. I already did my whole little Phil Spencer talk, so if you want to listen to that later, go back and rewatch. You'll hear me do the whole Phil Spencer Halo spiel because that I don't like his tone wasn't right. Exactly, sick. The ones that are gonna make them the most money of what they gonna put up front. I don't know why people don't understand that. Like I get you want to sell your product too, but you not been outbid Activision, EA, and all these other companies. It just ain't happening unless you get Tencent on your side to come fork you over some money for pretty much rights to your stuff. What up, Kelvin? Then that's the only way you really gonna get any push. So this is where we go into the second part of this whole thing because me and Ariel Knight had a little conversation today, and I'm going to show you the result of that conversation. And I didn't come at him sideways or anything like that. I'm not coming at him sideways now. I just don't like that when I come up in here or, discuss something with you and you somehow feel offended because I presented a fact because you feel some type of way. What up, Champion Wave? So yeah, I got blocked by Ariel Knight. He just dropped the game like a month or so ago, right? And the reason why, and I already talked to Sick about this, is because he was like, yeah, X platform is hard to have visibility when you launch a game and nobody knows it's there, they can't find it. So he blocked me, so I can't show y'all the whole discussion, but you can obviously see by some of the response there if they're saying, "Oh my God, you're arguing with a dev. I think he knows if his game is highlighted. God damn, like all that shit, right? Motherfucker, Johnny Come Lately's up in the motherfucker." And all I was simply stating to him, all I did is, and this is how he stated his little statement. I dare somebody to go in that store and find my game without using the search function. So he's already loading it up kind of sideways, right? All right. You want to load it up sideways. You want to play this whole I dare you to go find my game without using the search function, right? Exactly. Why would this game be highlighted? And all I was telling him was your game may not be highlighted, but you can find your game. Like you can literally find your game. In fact, let me go see if I can find that one. Where was it? So this is one of his comments to me, and somebody liked it. So that's the only reason I can still see it. And I pretty much told him because when I showed him the picture, my PlayStation Store on my phone defaulted it to A through Z, alphabetical order. And I told him like I didn't change nothing, I didn't do no search filter. That's just how it popped up, right? Because I went straight to my PS5 tab, new releases. Holy crap! Hold on. It if it's buffering, it should clear up in a second. Hopefully. But I told him I'm like, let me zoom it in. So pretty much told him I'm like, hey, this is what I did. I just simply went to it and found your game, you know. And he was like, I'm not saying that you saying there's a difference between it being highlighted or in the end section. I'm saying from it being at the top when listing games based on, by name. Which even still, if you list it by names and you find it faster, what's the problem? If you go by release date and you find it faster, what's the problem? Or if you just simply use the goddamn search bar, what's the fucking problem? You released the game. You didn't get the exposure on said platform. Okay, it was showing on my end that it was like not enough bit rate or anything, but so we got that situation. And he pretty much said, you know what? I'm going to end the conversation, blah, blah, blah. Have a nice day. And he said it was literally impossible for people to find my game on launch day. How is it impossible for people to find your game on launch day? When I seen it on launch day, a person that I know personally seen it on launch day, bought it on launch day, and went ahead and platinum the damn game. So how was it not visible to certain people, but somehow, some way, I can see it, he could see it, other people could see it. It didn't have to be on the front page. We knew it was releasing, but somehow, some way, no, it was impossible for people to see it. So the last thing I said to him before he blocked me, because I didn't know he blocked me until I got home. And I said, oh, and he said, good day. And I'm like, okay, but that's literally the possibility when that's not factually true. Like, I get it. When I say I get it that you want your game to have exposure. But to say it was impossible or even hard to find is factually not true. That's why these storefront have a new release section and a search function. New release section, search function. How hard is that for people to use the new release section and the search function on a damn storefront is beyond me. Like, I get it. You don't want to have to pay that extra cost to get exposure because Nintendo is so loving of indies. But I promise you right now, if I went onto the Nintendo store, if I still had my Switch, and I tried to find your damn game, I would have to scroll through that whole goddamn store to find that damn game. I promise you I would. So, just, just, let me close this down real quick. And let me go to the PlayStation real quick. All right. So, again, PSN and all its good old glory, right? Let's go down to PS5 games. I got my release date sorted old and new so you can have all your pre-orders up top. You know the general, have it organized to where you can find shit based on when it drops. Go down, go down, go down, go down. Still pre-orders, pre-orders. Okay, new indies dropping this week as per usual. Scarlet Nexus, okay. Dark Alliance, okay. Da 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 da. Final Fantasy, okay. Da 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 da. Oh, look at there. What did we find? Aerial Knight. Never yield. Now, let's go to the PS4 section because I understand you would like to access that over 100 million pool of people, correct? Am I right? Am I right? You would like to access that bigger pool of people. All right, so let's not sort it by best selling. Let's go again. Put it by A to Z. If you do A to Z, might be a little bit further down because you got a lot of A's and a lot of Z's. And again, I hadn't typed the name of the game in yet. Let's go on down. Go AC, Ace, Active, Adrift, Arrow. Wait, Airy. Wait. Oh, wait a goddamn minute. How many tiles was that down? So down 34 rows, and you find your game. That's without typing it in, right? That's without searching for it. Just going from all PS4 games, alphabetical order. Found it. Do new to old, the preferred method of me to find anything in the store because I always go by release dates. What up, Slink? Welcome. Andrew Wilkins, what is up, my brother? Let's do some more counting down the rows again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Down 29 rows. Right there. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sunless Skies would like some promotion too. I'm pretty sure Chestnuts was like some front page promotion too. Pretty sure Hell Rising would like some promotion. Pretty sure all these games around you would like some promotion too, or being highlighted on the storefront, on the front page. I'm pretty sure that too. What up, Slink? Like, I'm pretty sure every single one of these games would love some type of front page promotion. Yo, yo, logical nonsense coming through with the fire. Am I lying or am I lying? All these games will love some type of front page promotion. All of them. We know why Resident Evil got it. It's Resident Evil. We know why Hood got it. They paid for it. That's coming from Focus Home Entertainment. They put damn near game on there, any damn thing. They pumping out games left and right. But somehow, some way, they find enough money to make sure they can get some kind of damn presence on the storefront. And again, I get it. You want your game to do well. You want your game to do great. But sometimes it's just better to do your own promotion. Because let's be honest here, out of a lot of those games that I was like, wish they had some promotion, you actually did get some promotion. You got a lot of promotion. You told people where your game was coming out. You were on, I don't forgot what show that was, but it was during like Jeff Keighley had his show right after y'all did y'all's. But you were on a whole interview and when they were talking about your game in a live stream while the whole damn chat was being toxic, talking about why the hell we gotta politicize everything, why everything gotta be about race and that and that and that and everything else. And I even did some promotion of your stuff because y'all put out the whole, what was it? The freshman class of black game devs where it had Kenna Bridge of Spirits, your game, the Jay and Silent Bob game, because it had devs that were black led. Even posted your that whole like pretty much XXL cover art in a group that I'm an admin in. And we were like, hey, go check out these games made by some black devs. Cause there's some dope shit. We need more presence for us. Cause you don't see a whole lot of black devs. So I'm gonna say it like this. If you felt like I came at you some type of way, I am sorry, but I didn't. I came at you with respect. I came at you trying to be understanding, but I also came at you with facts. Again, I can see the whole thing. I just can't see his tweets because he blocked me. So like I can see all this. I just can't see what y'all just can't see what he said outside of what I could show you. Again, I found it just by going to the game section. No adjustment, no price, no hidden searches. Just simply went to the PS5 section and mine is default A to Z. In fact, I'll show you the picture. One, two, three, bam. On the app, on my goddamn phone. You want front page exposure without paying front page prices. I am sorry. That is the way every damn business that I know of handles shit. You want that premium damn space, you paying for it. And I am saying this with the utmost respect. I understand it is hard out here for y'all indie devs. But don't be sitting here acting like this ain't no damn business. These companies do not fucking care. They are all in it for the fucking money. Alright? In fact, I was going to go so far after I got through conversing with him, I was going to go support him. Because as one black man that is glad to see another black man living his goddamn dreams, maybe I want to support that shit. Maybe I'm just trying to state some facts. Facts are hard to accept. I get it. But it's still a fucking fact. You cannot expect any company out the goodness of their goddamn heart, which they don't have a fucking heart because they are not a living entity. They are a business. To just say, hey, post this motherfucker's game up on front page. He ain't got to pay us shit. No, motherfucker. That space is valuable. That's the first thing anybody sees once they go on PSN. And like, I don't like getting angry. I don't like getting angry about this, but it irks my nerves. Not every damn thing's gonna be handed to you. You gotta go through the same process like everybody goddamn else. You are not special. Now, I don't mean to do all the cussing and the fussing and everything like that. But damn it, shit gotta be kept in line. Shit gotta be like, you gotta have normal expectations and some goddamn business sense to understand this. Again, I go to my job. The motherfucking dollar pack of cookies is not gonna override motherfucking Nabisco cookies. That shit ain't happening. Every goddamn aisle I go down is formatted in a certain way. Guess who got the first part of that goddamn aisle? It ain't the Dollar Tree cookies. It's the goddamn multi-million-dollar company. These motherfuckers would literally have 30 feet, 52-foot section. They shit. But that's the equivalent of you wanting to put your game up on the front page without paying some damn dues. You want to get Nabisco money. Override they shit. Because you feel a certain type of way. But I am sorry, that is not how it fucking works. Then got these motherfuckers popping up. Again, motherfucker, hit me two toes and shit. Talking about, I don't understand why you're literally arguing with a dev. I think he'll know if his game is highlighted or not. I would say shit about being highlighted. If he wanted his game to be highlighted, he knew what the fuck he had to do. He didn't do it. I'm simply telling him the game is not hard to find. What the fuck is so goddamn hard to understand about that? Literally. Again, I understand what you're saying, and all I'm saying is when you launch a game, it is right there for everyone to see in the new release section. But again, you want to make it seem like it's so goddamn hard. But again, let me go back to my goddamn PlayStation real quick. Because I'm going to have to get off here in a little bit. Because I got to host a Zoom call for a church. But let me go back to my PlayStation for a little bit. Motherfuckers think this goddamn magnifying glass is just sitting up here looking pretty. Again, search. What can you do with search? God damn, I couldn't even get the whole fucking thing in, and guess what happened? Oh wow, AER. What's the first fucking thing that pops up? But yet we want to sit here and stipulate shit. Talking about, oh, you can't find my game without using the search function. What the fuck is the search function there for? It's for you to find shit. And again, I wasn't gonna be this mad, but that type of little petty shit that he pulled today pissed me the fuck off. And I was being nice. Every store has a fucking search function. So if I wanted to find your game, I could easily find your game. I didn't have to go through the goddamn steps that I went through, putting shit A through Z, going down 34 fucking rows, putting shit new to old, going down 29 fucking rows. I didn't have to cut it down anymore just by going to the PS5 side where it ain't that many games and putting A to Z, going down 1, 2, 3, going that new to old, going da 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 da. Like, yo, I want to like some of y'all game devs, but some of y'all motherfuckers really out here acting entitled to shit. Now, I know Sick up here saying I'm having a father moment, and it feels like it. Like, hell, I want to be popping on YouTube. But guess what? If I don't put myself out there, my shit ain't gonna grow. Right? If I don't take the damn steps necessary, the shit ain't gonna grow. If I don't put the time, money, effort into it, the shit ain't gonna grow. Yeah, you can be mad all you want, but I am simply bringing you a fucking fact. So don't get so goddamn pissed and petty that you block me. Of course, I can get over the whole block, but it was just the fact that I came at you in a nice way. I came at you respectfully. I didn't call you a name. I just came to have a conversation. And again, would have easily supported you. Your game is $12. I could have went on Steam and took away 3 and got the shit for 9. But yet I was gonna bring my ass home, sit down, turn on my damn PlayStation, buy your shit. And I don't mean it shit in a disrespectful way. Like when I get in a certain mindset, that's just how I flow when I talk. So again, I was gonna get on my PS5, buy your game, just to show support for you, brother. Just to show you that even though we don't fucking agree, we got two damn different viewpoints. That I can still show love to you as a black brother in the goddamn gaming community. Because I want to see mine fucking prosper. I want to see mine doing fucking great. But sometimes you gotta get that fucking reality check. Now y'all got my damn dog looking at me like, nigga, who is you fussing at? So again, I respect the brother's talent. I respect his drive to get a game out. I respect all of that. But at the end of the day, man, you cannot be sitting here getting upset and blocking folks just because they bring up a simple fact to you. A simple ass fact. Not even a crazy fact, not a goddamn opinion, just a fact. You said it was impossible to find your game on launch. How was it impossible to find your game at launch? That's all I need to know. That's really all I need to know. How explain to me how it was impossible. Cause I've been using PSN for a long goddamn time. I know the goddamn update schedule by heart. Tuesday, 11 o'clock Central, PSN updated. All the new games drop. You want to know how I know that schedule so well? Because I literally went into the store when the store updated to get the free PS Plus game for the month, but it still wasn't free, and they charged me for it. I called Sony. They noticed that I got charged for it, and they reversed the damn charge because the store had updated. Again, you want front page, you pay the front page price. I know you're a small deal, super small deal. You might be a one man team, and I'm proud of you. But man, don't ever feel like because you're an indie just like all the other indie devs out there. You gotta understand there's a price, man. There's a legit price. So I don't cool down now. I don't got it out my system. But it just so happened that that whole PSN article and you doing what you did lined up so perfectly today. Like it's crazy how this article led me to talking to you And because I just simply state some facts, I get blocked. And somewhere, I'm gonna let y'all read what I said. Anywhere on here that I come at, where did I come at them sideways? I just want to know. You even told him. I'm not saying you're wrong to feel the way you feel. Feel the way you feel. But just because you feel that way does not mean everybody's gonna feel that way. Because people like me will go off of facts. Facts hurt a lot of goddamn feelings. I'm sorry. I'm a person that was raised up. Yet get the facts straight. Won't be no goddamn issues. If a person can't handle the facts, that ain't your damn problem. If I can show you just how quickly I can find a motherfucking game on this store, what is the goddamn issue? If your issue is that you feel entitled to get front page, then you gotta play by these companies' rules. Sorry. So anyway, guys, I'm about to get out of here. I gotta go host this Zoom call. I hope y'all enjoyed. I know this last 30 some minutes of being me ranting raving and getting in my father mode, but it's only because as much as I can feel where he's coming from, I have to correct this sentiment like you were entitled to something if you don't pay your dues, bro. Like I'm sorry. No, nobody should have to give you something. You work for it. And if this game is a big enough success and you want that front page coverage, maybe Sony will give you that front page coverage. Maybe they'll be like, you know what, we can make some money off of you. So yeah, come on, we'll do a little promotion for you. But don't just expect front page. Cause hell, I can promise you right now, Steam, your game was up for one day and gone the next. That's just how many damn indies drop on Steam. Literally, your game probably popped up that one day, the day that it released, faded off. Either way, guys, this Stealth Guy Gaming, I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Hell, I even appreciate Aerial Knight, but I just don't like this entitled fake shit. I just can't do it. And like if it's tough love that I gotta give out to people, then it's tough love. If I gotta go daddy mode on people, then I gotta go daddy mode. Like I'm not gonna sit here and coddle you just because me and you share the same skin color, brother. I'm not just gonna ride and agree with you when it can easily be proven that you can find your stuff easily. So either way, guys, thank y'all for coming to the Stealth Cast episode 1. This was a little bit more of a tumultuous Stealth Cast at the end, but hopefully next time be more on just reporting the news, talking about the news, and less of this. I just had to talk about it because it tied in directly with this Kotaku article. Because he was one that was also doing that, complaining and venting and everything else. But again, I only do it because I don't want the people that look like me to get in this mindset that everything should be given to you just because we're black. Like, you should get that front page coverage just because you're black. I want you to work for that shit. Earn it. Go out there and be the best you can fucking be every goddamn fucking day. Hell, and I still might go buy your damn game. Even though I might be fucking mad, I still want to support my goddamn brother. Because hell, who knows one day my damn daughter might become a game dev. Because they love games just like me. So they might pursue that career. But I'm gonna tell them it's gonna take hard work and don't expect no damn handouts. Don't expect no special treatment. You might have to work 10 times harder, but when you get it done and you are successful, it's yours. And you know that you earned that. Nobody didn't hand it to you. That you rightfully earned it. And I'm not discrediting all the damn work he put in the game. Because I know he worked his ass off. But you cannot dictate how another company runs their store. If they say you got to pay a fee for to have that front page access, you just going to have to pay that fee or deal with it. Go out here and be like the people on the street, dropping mixtapes out the back of the trunk. Do your promo. Pop up on a person like, hey man, got a mixtape. Listen to me. Shout me out. Spread the word. Blah, blah, blah. And you got a lot of that. You got a lot of that. Because I know for a fact, my girl Red Infamy was definitely showing you some love, making sure to retweet your stuff, saying, hey, go check this game out. Because she is that type of person that wants to see us succeed. So you was getting promo. So again, thank y'all for coming by. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for sticking around. Stealth Guy Gaming. And I'm gone.